What's up, gamers? It is I, the People's Machine, coming at you with another episode right back to back from my Aliens Fireteam Elite video, coming at you with an awesome indie title called Chernobylite. Now, I understand that things in the world are kind of crazy, and this is kind of a Russian-based kind of thing, but you know what? This is gaming. This has nothing to do with that, and this game is awesome, and I kind of bought it. It was on sale, and I bought it mainly because I was interested in the way it looked. It had a Fallout-like aesthetic, and it does kind of remind me of a lot of different games. It has elements of Metro, it has elements of Fallout 4, and this post-apocalyptic thing, and it has some other horror elements that you see in some of the first-person horror games that are out there. So it has a little bit of everything, and they did a really good job of it. Now, I am playing the game, and I could, start a new one, but I'm not real far in, but not enough to really, I feel like I would like to start over. But we're gonna go ahead and hit continue, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of this game, because in all honesty, it's so good and very well done. And there's survival mechanics. They're more light kind of survival mechanics, but it's just done really well, and it deals with this Chernobylite, the substance that was created after the Chernobyl disaster, and whatever it grew, and people use that and some people gain powers from it, and it's just, again, a post-apocalyptic thing where the MacGuffin is the Chernobylite, and people use it for a variety of things, and it also deals with, like, how it can be used for, like, time, and space, dimension warping and things. It's really crazy. It's all over the place. But let's just go ahead and play this and hit continue and see what's up. And we'll go from there. And okay, so we're going to go from there, and I'm going to hit continue, and here we go. Sorry about the brief pause. My phone chirped, and it's my friend John, the head of Unpaid Gamers, and here we go. And again, of course, Gaming Roundtable is brought to you by Unpaid Gamers on YouTube.com. Check us out. Here we go. Here's Chernobylite. We're going to continue, and I'll fill in the blanks as we go. I did turn the volume down a little bit on the audio because, again, I don't want it to be like egregious in its volume where you can barely hear me, because in my early videos I thought the volumes would be good, and they're not. You can barely hear me on some of those early videos, so I always like to turn it down. So sorry about not keeping it way up for you guys, but I broadcast pretty much like this, and I don't have a mic outside of my headset, and I don't have like a professional setup. So I hope you like it, and again, shout out to you all, and here we go. Continue with Chernobylite. The game is, you do have a main base. It is a hub-based style experience where the maps are fairly large and open, but it's not like an open world. So it allows you to primarily check out your different objectives, and you meet NPCs in the world, and you do have some people that you will bring back to your base to help you and stuff. Days pass, of course. This is day 4. And this is your inspection, and what you're actually trying to do, just to let you know in the game, is you're actually trying to solve an investigation. It says Tatiana vanished just before the Chernobyl disaster, so her disappearance had nothing to do with the evacuation that followed the incident. What happened to her and who was involved? This is basically the main conspiracy. You have clues and facts you have to find, and Tatiana is your woman. She disappeared like 20 years ago or 30 years ago, however it is, and you're trying to figure out what happened to her, because you actually are having dreams and things, and you can hear her. There's a web of lies, and again, this is the case. Chernobylite. Its mystery appears to be both well studied and well hidden. NAR spent 30 years to find out what it really is. It's time to find out the truth. And then the Black Stalker, which is who is the Black Stalker? A man, a creature beyond the world. I have my suspicions, but I find much harder to believe in them than the creature of Chernobylite hypothesis. One of the neat things about this game, and it also reminds me of another game on Xbox 360 Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it, and I don't exactly remember the name of it. Gosh, I wish I could. It was also based in Russia and dealt with time and space and had elements of like BioShock. Ah, I love that game. This is Adrian's plans, and this is kind of like the plans for the visual headset prototype that runs on Chernobylite. And we're going to go in here. This is Igor. Your guy's name is Igor, of course. This is your main base. When you first get here in the early game, you actually have to clear it all out and destroy it. You highlight objects. It's just like Fallout 4's town, where the entire area like is green, and then you just dismantle everything. I have put these beds in right there, this chair and that. I've put in this generator, which generates the lights. I have put in this storage box. I have put in this upgrade station and a crafting station, and that was just already here, but this is for weapons and things. So it does have those Fallout 4 like elements of building a homestead, but this is your main homestead. Radio, which you do talk to people. Now this is your guy that helps you get into this place.
I need a minute. What's going on? Something's up. NAR is being really active on the radio. They're looking for someone, supposedly a traitor and a thief. I managed to pinpoint the location.
No, Chernobylite.
The village near the Pripyat River. This could be our ticket into the power plant. This person might know something important or have access to useful gear.
What do you think he could know?
Passwords, credentials, uniforms.
You can actually play this with Russian language, so it's more realistic.
You're right. This could be important. We should at least have a friendly chat with this so-called traitor.
I'm glad you see my point. It's in Kopachi. You can't miss it.
Okay, he will give you missions, and you will. He's a guy that you helped get you in here, and your other guy was killed, but you will have other people you'll end up ultimately rescuing. This is like your team. This is a go on a heist. This is an interesting thing you can do. You can actually do these heists, and there's these long-term kind of things, and you get. No, it wasn't Metro. It was on 360. It was. I wish I could think of the name of it. It had something to do with Russia and time travel, and it was a first-person shooter. It was really good. I mean, really, really good. Something. I just wish I could remember it. It was an awesome, awesome first-person shooter, and you could actually like manipulate stuff with like a glove and move things, and you could like slow down time for your bullets. And I wish I could remember it. That was such a great game. But this this heist thing is kind of neat. You need all 5 team members to do it. You need certain tools, but once you conduct 4 investigations, you can go on these big long heists to get you like a lot of rewards. But before that, this is your assigned missions. And by the way, Piroprat, if that's how you pronounce it, in Russia with the because there's Chernobyl underneath that dome there. This has actually been faithfully recreated using the company, the people who made this used maps, and so it is faithfully recreated. So this is neat right here. So on the binoculars, you assign missions. You can send your guy out on base, and as you get more people, you can. This is like main story mission, and this is just like Monster Hunt in the Red Forest. Another kind of Chernobylite horror was spotted in Red Forest. It seems to be more menacing than the regular shadows lurking area. I have to stalk that and eliminate the threat. If I succeed, perhaps there could also be some loot for my efforts. Now I can send this guy to try to get this food drop, because you do need food. So I'm going to assign, let's see here, and it shows like his percentage chance of actually like getting through it. He's got a 60% chance there, and food and a supply drop. So I'm going to send him there, and while you're on your mission, he goes on his. And so that's a really neat thing, and you can send your people. That's it, Singularity. That was a great game. And now I can do one of the main missions or just do one of my own. These are main stuff that you basically have to do, but you don't have any like time to do it. These ones that show the days left, these continuously change, And so you always have different things to do. But we'll do this red forest hunt, and it shows you where things are located on the map, where you're going to be going. You know, if I want to do this food drop, and we'll go here, because that would be good. And so this is kind of cool, and we're going to start the mission. And even though it's not a main mission, but you actually transport. You have a teleportation like gun that runs on Chernobylite, and so you can boom into an area. It's really unique, and they show all this in the beginning. But this is where we're going to go. So let's check this out. There's Tatiana, Igor's wife. Some live action. When they show Tatiana, it's always a live action kind of thing, which is nice. Kind of old school, but very nice. And they allude the fact that Tatiana is still alive. 30 years later, she should be older, but she's not. And there's some clues that make you think that Tatiana's contacting you from the past, or perhaps the Chernobylite has kept her young. So, I don't know. It's just about loaded. Here we are. Afternoon. And again, faithfully recreated. So I'm going to go into the options real quick. And I'm going to turn the audio back up so y'all can hear this a little better. So here we are. This is like your inventory. You know, I do have weapons, and I do have quick select weapon slot wheel and the different things that you get. You do have crafting recipes, and you'll learn how to craft stuff as you level up and gain. You also have skills. These teammates will train you. I don't have them yet, but they will train you in different skills. I have move quietly so the enemies move, run, and jump more quietly. That's a skill that I earned. So we're going to go ahead and switch over to my gun. Let's see here. Been a minute since I played it, so let's see here. That's my flashlight. Well, if I can remember how to which buttons, there it goes, X. And your ammo and supplies are limited, so. But most of the buildings, this one not so much, but a lot of the buildings can be explored. And there is an element of stealth in the game. You do have to worry about enemies, and you can stealthily kill them up from behind, and you get, again, rewards for remaining stealthy. That's going to show you your main objective. That's question marks, just something you might want to look at. So we're going to go over there before we go to the main objective. And you do have to worry about certain areas being irradiated, because that's actually kind of loud on here. Y'all may not even be able to hear me on. So let's go back down to 50. There's certain areas, even though the map is very large. So if I go to, I mean, not my buildables, but because you can build campfires and stuff as it goes. Let's see here. Let me go into my inventory. Like your map is, this is your map, and it's fairly large. So it does have that kind of almost Homefront like vibe, where Homefront's maps you could explore freely in any direction, but you only go so far. The borderline areas in the maps are close to the exclusion zones, so a lot of times they won't let you go any further because of radiation. And there may be a way around that later, but for right now I haven't seen any enemies or anything. But I want to check out this question mark. And while it's dusty out in afternoon, it does rain. When it's daytime, I mean, everything looks a little muddied here, but man, graphically, this game actually is really, really good. Something that my fiance had pointed out when I first started playing, just daytime, the forest, it looks fantastic. Right now, it's incredibly cloudy because there's still radiation and stuff. Everything's well animated. Everything has a nice look and worn feel to it, which I like. And you come to these areas multiple times, different missions, and you'll get a feel for the lay of the map, which is really nice. And I love stuff like that. It's just nice attention to rusted out details. No, you're just trying to basically explore. I see where it says radiation, those signs there. Going farther directions, the radiation can hurt. Like right now, see, I can't do that. I don't know if you'll eventually get a radiation suit or not. I might have to go around. Some areas are more irradiated than others. And you do have psych in this game, so the psych plays a factor in your mental well-being and things as well. So it's literally a ton of a variety of it's a variety of let me do something here. There's something I think you can do. Let me look at the controls. I want to look at the layout real quick. I wanted to say there was or maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking of another game. I think I am now that I think about it. Oh yeah, you can lean in this game, and not a lot of games feature that anymore. I like the fact, I love games that do the lean, so you can kind of, you know, figure out, okay, well, you know, I'm trying to be stealthy, I want to look over stuff. I like games that do that. So here we are. There's supplies in here, medical stuff to do. Here's some more stuff here. That question mark's over here. And again, some areas are radiated, so it's not that you're forced to go exact path, but you can go down some of them. Again, nice touch on the graphics. See those guys there? So I can go up and stealthily kill them. Whatnot. So I'm gonna see if I can. They may themselves not have a pattern. And look at all this Chernobylite that's kind of grown over. There's also creatures in the game, stuff that was being studied. So, well, for some reason, they're not moving or reacting.
Don't you even flinch.
Oh, that's because they're people.
Shut up. We're in some deep shit.
Stop talking.
I can take pity on them, so let's just take
Just
pity.
go.
No, your shit is in the back.
Why would I do that?
We've heard of you and you have a reputation.
A reputation? Hmm? Well, I suppose you boys are about to find out if it's true. Now walk.
So you can be nice to people in here. I thought they were soldiers for a second, just from the helmets, but I was wrong. So yeah, I'm basically chasing them off. So we're gonna go over here. Get up over that. Question mark is gone. I don't think there was anything in here to pilfer. I don't see anything, so. But that's the proverbial Chernobylite there. That seems to be growing in areas, so. And I took pity on them, and some of your choices do matter in this game, the things you do, and people remember the things. And it's a very, the company made this very auspicious and very neat that they were able to create this game and do everything they have done in it. I was very pleased when I bought it. It looked interesting. I didn't even look up anything really about it per se. I just wanted to see. I looked it up and it just had those. Okay, there's a lot of radiation in this area. I gotta get out of here. This is bad. Gotta run. There we go. A lot of times when you're up high, that's where the radiation is in the air per se. So let's go over here. No, this game is great. It's just really well done. I really like it because it has all those different stealth elements, first-person shooter elements. You're not a fully realized model, which I think kind of blows. But we're gonna go in here. Oh, there's somebody. See a little yellow thing popped up, so it could be an enemy. But every time you come in an area, the resources are more or less reset. They'll be in different places, but it's not like, so you kind of do have, okay, so it's upstairs where I need to go. You do have like, you do have the ability to go back in the area multiple times and scavenge for stuff. So it's not like that's just gone and, you know, once you go through an area once. I need to go up top. There is somebody, though. Somebody's around here. So I may have to either kill the guy if it's a soldier or try to... Oh, there he is. Okay, I don't want to get spotted. There we go. Let's see where this guy's at. Got a peek over. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went, but I'm going to try to... If I can find him, I can stealth kill him. That's where the lean comes in handy. Okay, there's two guys.
What a day. What a shitty day.
Okay, he's walking around this way. Well, if he turns around, I can get him stealthily. Oh, the other guy's coming. Gotta back up. So the other guy is walking back.
What's that smell? Did someone take a shit out here or what?
Alright, we'll see if I can get him before they turn around. Let's see here. Come on, get up in there. Okay, he saw me. Oh, he got some help. Got him. Headshot every time. Now, you cannot take these weapons. They are biometrically linked to these guys, so that kind of sucks, but you can take his stuff. And but you will craft and find other weapons later on, so always pick them apart. And this is, let's see, here's this and this. Yeah, right here. Alright, quest complete. Very good. Reached a new level, alright. Very good. So now that I've completed the quest, and that was an easy one. I've done a few quests that was a little bit more difficult. This is like my Chernobylite gun that will let me go back to base. It opens up a rift, and then you go on back to base that way. And that's your basic normal mission. The story missions, they're a little bit more involved. There's a map where there's any given time on the map there's a guy that runs around. He actually like sells items for whatever, and he's hilarious because he actually, when you first talk to him, he mentions about being this big time seller and that he knows all these different people, and he's got like Trump on, he actually says Trump on speed dial and mentions different politicians. It's actually pretty funny. So it's just, he's kind of a zany kind of seller and whatnot. So we're gonna go back. The story missions though will have multiple objectives, and you'll end up trying to find somebody, talk to somebody. So here we are, we're back here. Food drop success. He was successful, so we got a supply drop and got some rewards. Decrease a lot because there's no food for him, so you're going to give him a normal food ration. There we go. Hit accept. Yeah, it's because you got to worry about your character's food and health and all that stuff. So here we are. So again, you can do more missions. Let's see here. Oh, nope. let's see here. I'm gonna go into my inventory. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. And this is your food ration, so I can let's see here. Let's say, let me see something here. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. It's not a quick menu item, but I can go over to, it's my wounds here. If I want to heal my wounds. You actually can make these soups on the fly and things, which is useful, but I don't have any. But if I go into your, let's see here, my crafting recipes, hydraulic press, buildable bases, crafting tools. Let's see here. Buildable base. Where is this stuff at? There's weaponsmith, different things you can build, armor smith, containers, gardening, companions, says healthy, stable, skills. So I did have a new skill tree I can learn. Stunning, precision, great, more damage on enemies would be nice. Move, run, and jump more quieter. Let's see, I'm gonna sort that stuff. Gas mask filter, portable generator. Oh yeah, environmental analyzer. That's nice because that helps you find resources and highlight stuff on the map. I completely forgot about that. So we're gonna go over here. We're gonna talk to Oliver.
For you, partner, of course.
I can't stop thinking about what happened to Anton.
I know. I'm really sorry.
He was one of the good guys, you know. And my friend. I can't help but wonder.
If we could have done something differently to save him?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Only too well, Olivier. Only too well.
Let's see here. You can train, remove from your team.
Do you think
So we'll do some training.
To teach me some of your military tricks?
No. There are no tricks or shortcuts when it comes to improving your survival skills or shooting. But I'll be happy to teach you some basics. It'll make my job easier too if you know how to handle yourself out there.
So I can go precision, stunning, so revolver, and inflicts 20 damage. So let's do training.
Let's do it.
Follow me.
So interesting enough, when you learn to do training in your skills, this you actually go and train. It's really unique because most games, when you earn a skill point, you do something. It's just like, hey, just you got the skill point, but it's different in this.
You have 5 bullets for 5 targets. Stand straight but knees relaxed and focus on the front sight. Make each bullet count. Ready? Fire!
So I gotta shoot these cans.
Stand straight with your legs spread at shoulder width. Bend your knees a little for support. Line the front sight up with the target.
Wouldn't shooting from the hip be fun?
A decent performance. Better than I expected, to be honest.
Alright. New perk. So now I've got precision. I've unlocked that. So again, very nice that you earn. It's neat that the skills that you learn.
Glad you're learning these new moves so fast. It's important to keep improving.
Now the stuff that's around my screen now, I don't know if that means I'm irradiated or something, or I'm not sure. Because I really can't use any of it. Because I'm not sure like what exactly I can do. Maybe I'm slightly irradiated, but and again, you can go on these missions. This is your bed. You sleep here. You can end the day, go to sleep. A lot of times your character will sometimes have these dreams about Tatiana and weird memories and stuff, and sometimes you got to play those memories and sometimes you don't. It just depends. It's such a unique first-person game that borrows from so many different other genres, but it successfully blends them all. And hats off to the developer, because that's not always easy, you know, to take elements of different games. You could tell that they really liked, you know, Fallout. You could tell they liked, you know, this or that. But apparently I still have all this radiation or whatever's going on around my screen. I'm not really sure. Not really 100% sure what to do about it. That's an upgrade station. It's a crafting station. Let's see here. This is all for bullets and stuff. And then you've got upgrade station. Lets me upgrade my weapon. But again, I'm not really sure. So it must be just some radiation damage or poison that's happening right now. And I don't, like I said, I don't have a way. Herbs. They can use as ropes or filings. I've got mushrooms. I can't really eat them per se. So, and I don't have access to the quick menu to put them on there. So I wonder if I can maybe possibly build something. Buildables. Let's see here. Companions, comfort. You've got, I see, tables for creating weapons. Various items that survival in the zone of vital prospect. Crafting armor, storage, and then gardening. Some unusual properties. So there's that. There's a stove. Produces anti-ray. Okay. So that's what I need. And again, I can rotate this. I can put it where I want. And this is a neat, again, another neat little thing this game does, is you've got these really cool building things that you can do. And kind of try to put it as close as I can to this wall. So we're going to build it, since I can build it. We're going to leave the menu. Now I've got this, and I might be able to, let's see, anti-radiation medicine. So I need more herbs, but if I can build it and find some herbs, then I can get rid of the radiation. So that's basically how this works. So I can't save myself radiation, but now that I've got this crafting here, and again, you can build all kinds of a variety of items, and you can build stuff for your companions' comfort so their morale stays high. And you're on this 5th day now, so again, binoculars, these are your story missions, or I can do these others. Case with medicines dropped in Pripyat port, and or I can rest at the base, go back to the central and send my guy back out for more. And that's mainly what you're trying to do. The main crux of the game is to try to find Tatiana. You know she's still alive, and find other teammates to join you. Keep your base going strong. Send your guys out. It reminds me of that sending your people out to do little missions. Kind of reminds me of the game Walking to Survival Instinct on the 360, where your companions you could send out to do stuff and they would come back for supplies. And I like when games do that, and your AI will have a percentage chance of success or failure. And Chernobylite's excellent. It just has good gunplay, decent, for sure, pretty good exploration, the mission structure, and the fact that it does blend elements of Metro and Fallout and a large variety of games. And I just gave you a little sample of it, but you really need to play it yourselves to really get the feel for really how well done and well crafted this game is. It's excellent, and it's a total recommendation from the Gaming Roundtable. Alright guys, I'm going to end it here because I wanted to just show you a little bit about this and showcase this game a little bit. We'll return to the menu. And again, thank you for joining me here on the Gaming Roundtable tonight. Please check out my previous video on Aliens Fireteam Elite. This has been a little bit of Chernobylite. It's an excellent game. Definitely a recommendation for sure on this. Right now, you can get it on all platforms, PC, PlayStation, of course, and Xbox, respectively. It is not on the Switch, and that's unfortunate. It'd be really, I think the Switch could run it, but I don't believe it's on. And I haven't really looked into it, but it may be on the Switch, but I don't believe it is. But for right now, you can check it out. It's an awesome game. If you like Metro and Fallout and those type of games, definitely get into this Chernobylite game. It is excellent. And of course, check us out here on Unpaid Gamers on YouTube.com. Check out Posthuman Guy. He's going to bring you some cyberpunk gameplay. And check out Bandmoss, the man, the myth, the Apex Legend. His videos on his gameplay and seasonal plays on Apex Legends. He's very good at it. Check him out. And of course, check out the Gaming Roundtable. We're bringing you different content and lots of different videos. And we'll be doing one more for you tonight after I'm done with Chernobylite. We'll be right back with another one as promised. And like I said, I'm going to try to bring you all a little bit more consistent content and going on forward from today. But anyway, please, if you have any questions, comments, you can write me, or any suggestions or ideas for other videos or games that you would like to see me play. Please write me at gamingroundtableupg@gmail.com. That's gamingroundtableupg@gmail.com. You can check me out there, and check me out as always on YouTube. Then pull up a seat at the Gaming Roundtable and check those videos. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the Unpaid Gamers on YouTube, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Gaming Roundtable. And as always, gamers, good gaming.